things that tough times, you have to remember your dream.
Smile on your side. It's a beautiful day while you're singing. Nothing matters to you. The smile is on and no worries are gone. Beautiful day while you're singing. Nothing matters to you. The smile is on.
Life is too short to have small expectations and small dreams.
Your thoughts have the incredible power to either minimize or maximize the effect that challenge has on you.
Get up every day and think big thoughts, dream big dreams, and have an amazing life.
It's a great day, nobody even cares that I've got a big smile on my side. It's a beautiful day while you're singing. Nothing matters to you. The smile is on and no worries are gone. Beautiful day while you're singing. Nothing matters to you. The smile is on. Worries are gone.
Pray for one another. The times they are getting rough as the generations go by. We all got to realize that we can't sleep when it comes to the youth them lives. They keep killing out themselves, why? We got to make an intervention. Stand and agree, you and me. Say a prayer for the children. Let's groom them in love, restore and uplift them. We don't need no war. Say a prayer for the children. Let's groom them in love, restore and uplift them. Have to protect and preserve our youths. Wanna go to a follow and a gang up, and before you know it a beer gunshot a bus. Place a turn into a gun town. Same so we see them. Same way we have to show them right direction. Cause rain or fall. Give me the beat, say a prayer for the children. Let's groom them in love, and uplift them. We don't need no war. Say a prayer for the children. Let's groom them in love, restore and uplift them. Have to protect and preserve our youth. You see the way that we grow will be the life that they know. getting rough as the generations go by. We all got to realize that we can't sleep when it comes to the youth, them lives. They keep killing out themselves, why? We got to make an intervention. Stand and agree, you and me. Say a prayer for the children. Let's groom them in love, restore and uplift them. No, 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 we don't need no war. Say a prayer for the children.
Say a prayer for the children.
Let's groom them in love.
Let us groom them in love. Looking out for the future generations.
Now go to a follow and a gang up. And before you know it, a beer gunshot, a bus, bus, bus. Place a turn into a gun town. Same so we see them. Same way we have to show them right direction. Cause rain or fall, rain or fall. Give me the beat, say a prayer.
If we don't do it, who will? If we don't do it, tell me who will.
We don't need no war. Say a prayer for the children. Let's groom them in love, restore and uplift them. Have it protect and preserve our youth. You see the way that we grow will be the life that they know, and the life that we live is an example.
The way that we grow is gonna be the way that they know. The life that we live, they're gonna follow in our footsteps. So this is our moment, our time to shine the light on the path. Let them know we're depending on them. Young people, be here for you this morning. All right? Say a prayer for the children. Let us groom them in love. Good morning, my brother. Good morning, my sisters. How are you guys doing? It's another day. 124th day of progress. What have you done? What are you doing? What are you about to do?
Let's groom them in love.
Don't waste the year. You're already in May. Welcome to Soul Food in the Morning with yours truly, Mr. Andy Henry, aka Andy Eastwise, right here in 88.5 Rock FM.
We don't need no war. Say a prayer for the children.
Good morning, sir.
Hi, good morning, Andy, and good morning to all our listeners, our favorite people everywhere. A special good morning to you, and we hope that this new day brings much blessings, open opportunities, and afford us the chance to be the best today that we can ever be. Be better than yesterday and able to accomplish much as we go about our daily routine.
Well, all right, always a prayer for betterment. Always
Definitely.
some way we seek out that we have to move forward. There will always be a way.
Definitely.
Always a way to win, my brother, my sister. So don't give up right now.
Yes, definitely, Andy. I know, commenting on that song that you were playing and praying for our children. After this, not after, but as the pandemic, let's say, reduce, all over the world, they are searching for the children because children get missing. Like in Jamaica alone, I think they are not finding 52,000 children who are going to school. But now that school reopens, they are no longer in the school system. And so the Jamaican government is spending millions of dollars. They are paying people to go house to house to look back for these children. Because They recognize how important these children are, not only today, but even more important tomorrow, because they will become, let's say, 52,000 adults in the future. And so, indeed, we have to pray for our children. Our children are going through very difficult time, very, very difficult time. And it is increasingly important that we pray for our children, we look for our children, and we set the example for our children to follow.
Yep. Indeed.
And there are so many things affecting children. I was listening to a data in 2017 in Guyana, released from I can't give you the exact figure, but in 2017, there were about 600, just over 600 divorces that were filing. And by 2018, the number went to nearly 100% increase to 1,100 and something divorce filing. And we know that the victims of these separations in most cases are children. They suffer a lot. That is why, and I'm sure the number keep going up, because 2017 numbers were 40% more than 2016 number. So there's a climb in this breakage in relationship, and in most cases, it is the children who are suffering from this breakage in relationship. It is the children. That is why it becomes even more vital now that we should pray for our children. Because with the conflicts at home, the pressures of the pandemic, and in addition to other things in their lives, because growing up has growing pains, so they themselves are facing the little issues of growing up, right? And then you have even pressures at school. And think about what our little children, our young people are asked to face. And it is not easy, for them. It is not easy. And because, I don't know part why, but our schools and our communities are not really equipped with professional people. Professional in the sense of, social work and sociology, and so that they can, in a professional manner, deal with these children, help these children. I'm sure the religious bodies, the various religious bodies are trying in their own way. They may not be professional in their dealings, but they are trying their own way. But these children need prayer, they need help, they need counseling. They need somebody to take their hands and to lead them. So Andy, that is such an appropriate song, such an important song, such an important plea to all of us, to reach out for our children. And then, they face other pressures too, like being abused, being molested, a few of them. We don't know the numbers, right? Sometimes we don't know what happened behind closed doors. We don't know how they are being treated, right? At home sometimes, at school. We don't know what peer pressure they are facing, what kind of bullying they may be going through. So we desperately have to go down on our knees and pray for our children.
Say a prayer for the children.
Definitely.
Let us groom them in love. Powerful piece of song. Sometimes we do listen to music and listen to poetry and listen to motivational whether it's videos or some motivational speaker, and we don't really catch the drift as yet until we are placed in a situation where you stop listening to the song and start to visualize what the author or the person who did the piece was really trying to say. It is until you see that situation or you come to grip with reality and say, wow.
Poems and songs are really results, are really products of deeper thoughts of the writer. They would tell you that in a quiet moment they were sitting, and these thoughts came to their mind. These voices or this theme came to their mind, and then they put pen to paper and they write it down, and then they go through it and they refine it and everything. So when we listen to a song, they are not simply words. They are thoughts, deep thoughts, put to lyrics, and put to music, because music is one of the most effective ways to influence people and to influence a whole generation. If you go back and you find the rise of many kinds of music, and you look at the people who relate to the different kinds of music, and you'll find that it changed generation. It changed generation, negative or positively, but it changed generation. But it came from the inner, recess of the mind. Like the song that you played this morning, the one, Pray for the Children. I am sure it's not just an afterthought. Maybe that person saw or observed something or experienced something himself. And so it is the inner thought, being expressed in music that is urging us to pay attention to our children and our young people. And we desperately have to look out for our children, our schools and so forth need to be more accommodating to children, understand children, accommodate children. I believe in discipline, but I don't believe that, I believe in compassion, that especially when it comes to the failures of our children, whether it's academically, whether it's in terms of maybe what we consider good behavior or good manners. Even if they come short, we have to help them out. We have to guide them. Just not say, get manners, You understand? That solve nothing.
You play big man.
Yeah, you play
big woman.
You play big woman and these things. We got to understand their development.
Yep.
The way you speak to a child at, let's say, 3 years, you can't speak to the same child at 18. The same way. And, because the child is growing, it's getting more and more independent. Now it started finding his or her identity,
Mm-hmm.
become conscious that he or she is an individual, and so start to, get to know themselves better. And so we got to really reach out to our children. I know this was not on the script this morning.
I know.
But,
But
that's
everything do happen for a very good reason.
definitely.
And this is a message to our brothers and sisters out there.
Yes.
It's a reason why you're in this situation you're in. It is
Yes.
for you to grow. All right? It's for you to grow from it. There's going to come a time and point in life where this same experience that you're having at the moment will make you the individual.
Yes.
That individual that everybody looks up to. That everybody can say, what? Despite what this person face, or when a persons get up at the podium,
Yes.
the valedictorians and so forth, when they speak of their story, the struggles they've had to face, their parents had to make sacrifices. This is your time to tell a story later on. So look at it as a moment and an opportunity that was granted to you for you to become a better individual. All right?
I know, Andy, one sad thing about graduation
Mm-hmm.
and examination results
Mm-hmm.
in our country is that we celebrate the top 100. You always hear about the top 10 and the top 100.
Mm-hmm.
But what about the bottom 100
Mm.
or the bottom 10? Do we celebrate their effort? Do we celebrate what message are we giving to them? And that, I mean, I was involved in graduation for years, but now you get time, you retire, you get time to look back, you get time to reflect, and then it asks yourself, it was all good. Graduation is about good intentions, but are we just celebrating what we call success? And do we forget the person, the individual, that try, but he's not in the top 10, he's not in the top 100,
Mm-hmm.
but he or she in the top of their game, but because they try,
Mm-hmm.
they try, and they work. Maybe they work even harder than the one in the top 10.
Mm.
But they may have been facing some sort of disability or some sort of issues. And so, although they put in all the effort, they may not be in the top 10 or the top 100, but we don't celebrate their effort.
Got you.
And that is a message sometimes we send to them. We glorify the top 10, the top 100 get laptop, and most of them could afford laptop. The top 100 could have, most of them, the family, the background that they came from, they could afford laptop. They probably get 2 laptops at home,
Mm-hmm.
and then we give them an next one because of their performance, and I have no problem with that. But my problem is, how can we celebrate the one because who is not in the top 10 but did make an effort like the top 10? Did try, did work hard, but may have had to face issues and difficulties that the top 10 or the top 100 didn't have to face. But thank God, he or she make it. And one exam doesn't define a child.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, that child can come out. Why? Let me tell you a little personal story. When I wrote Common Entrance that time in the 70s, in those days, the result would be the top student. The result would be in the newspaper, their names. My mother had so much confidence in me. She buy 3 different editions of the newspaper. And she had one copy, my father had one copy, my big brother had one copy, and I know my name was on it, wasn't there. and Andy, they went through all. But, after my mother realized that my name, I can never forget this, my name wasn't there. She came and she took her both hands tenderly and she gave me a hug and she pressed my face tenderly and she said, son, don't let that worry you. You're going to make it up in life. And that was a turning point in my life, Andy. Out of failure, because if your name was in the newspaper, people consider your failure. And imagine if in your neighborhood, another child name was in the newspaper and your name wasn't in the newspaper, you get crucified.
Wow.
Because you keep hearing people praising the other child and your name even not mentioned, not even in the obituary. Nobody want, you just come like the failure of the community. I mean, now I can look back and laugh, but it was crucial time. For it is only God and the character, the courage in you that you can, and the encouragement, like people like my mother, saying to me in her own way, look, you can still make it. Don't allow this one hiccup, one stumbling block to block the whole future in your life.
Indeed.
And so, Andy, a child's world, it's a different world. And we cannot understand a child's world from an adult world. We can't stand from an adult world and tell a child's world, describe a child's world. You got to put yourself and stand in that child's shoe.
We all have that mountain to climb.
Yes.
Let's say the mountain is to adulthood.
Yes.
And I'm seeing this right now, right? We're adults, we're up at the top of the mountain.
Yes.
And there's the kids coming up there below. And we're dictating and we harring on them, you got to do this, you got to do that. You're stupid, you don't have sense. But remember, we were once trying to climb that mountain.
Definitely.
And we know for certain, if we can look back at some of the past situations we've been faced with, some of the mistakes we've made, it's not an easy road. It's not an easy climb. Sometimes we got to look back.
Yes.
They say when you're going forward, don't look back at all. But there's a reason why there's a rear view mirror in your vehicle. And those side mirrors, there's a reason.
Definitely.
According to, I believe it's Dr. Miles Monroe, that's the reason for the rear view. You can see the bigger picture on the windshield right in front of you. But sometimes you got to look back to ensure that you know what's going on. You know where you came from. And for persons who drive, who are motor vehicle users, all right, you know that if you don't, if sometimes if you reverse and you don't look at your mirrors, you're in problem.
Definitely.
That is number one. Number two, with the way how persons don't like to wait You're a pedestrian. You have to wait. The vehicle ain't gonna end up on the hospital bed, you know.
No.
All right? Wait. There's their part. They got to move. You know, but yet still if the drivers, they jam you or something, you know, they're the fault. They're at fault. But we gotta be more careful, man.
Yes.
You know, a lot of us, if we want to live to see many plenty enough birthdays to come,
Yes.
we gotta start being cautious. You know,
Definitely.
kids on the roadways after school. Kids on the roadways after school. You know, I was coming through Alexander Street on the waters on the back dam, from the back dam yesterday. And
Yes.
two young ladies were gracefully strolling across the street. All right. I mean, when we started to move from the post office road coming straight across to Alexander Street, the path was clear, but they decided they're gonna gracefully stroll across the path. Now our vehicle was in the middle of the road.
Yes.
Other vehicles were coming. You see the danger you're creating there?
Definitely.
I'm just saying this to shine a light on certain things. You know? So we gotta do better. And like you said,
Definitely.
say a prayer for the children, show them the way. So this morning we're not here to bombard or bash you
no.
guys, but we're here to shine a light. You
You
know?
see, Andy, what we as adults should realize is this. We did climb the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
We are on top of the mountain. The children today, the young people today are climbing the same mountain. But there's a difference.
Mm-hmm.
The condition under which we climb is a different condition today under which they are climbing.
Mm-hmm.
When I was a young person climbing the mountain, you had no internet, no telephone, no social media, nothing of the sort. Right? Today there are so many, distraction.
Yep.
So I can't turn to the young people today and say, you know what, when I was a boy, when I was a young man like you, I used to do that. I used to take hours and hours and study my book, and I didn't have no distraction. You understand? I didn't have no distraction. Same mountain, different condition.
And listen to this. The climb we had to make up the mountain
Yes.
is far more difficult than the ones they have to climb today. They get it easy, but
Yes.
yet still it's difficult for them. Very difficult.
Yeah, because of the distractions on the mountain.
I see
Right?
what you're saying.
Because remember, when we had to climb, we didn't have much, or when we were climbing, we didn't have much distraction. Like what they have today, these distractions can become pressure.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we didn't have so much a pressurized situation that they are facing today.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the same mountain but different condition. You know,
Same mountain,
condition.
different condition.
Different conditions, you know, and so I can't preach down on young people and say, man, when I was young or when I was like your age, I was this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because maybe if I had to climb under the same condition they are facing today, I would have done worse. I wouldn't even dare quarter way the mountain. I climbing 2 step up, 3 step back. They are doing better than I would have done.
Yep.
You know? Of course, Andy, you and I know a mutual friend yesterday morning that you took to school, and he was well dressed from head to toe, allowance in his pocket, lunch in his hands, right? Lunch bag full, and money in his pocket, but was going to school without books.
The bar forget the bag.
Mama forget his school
And the
bag,
man
but he had
said-
the lunch bag.
And the man said, oh my gosh, where my bag there?
Well, that is the kind of pressure. Yes. That is the kind of pressure sometimes.
You're right.
We don't know what is going through their mind.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We don't know, but they go all kinds of colliding issues in their mind.
Mm-hmm.
Good for him. He didn't wait till he reached the school and saw a mister take out his book and he realized he needs your bag, school bag.
All right, as long as your belly full, you're good to go, by.
And you pocket get your money.
You know, when we look at life and you know, there the foundation is always there.
Yes,
The foundation, the basic elements are always there.
definitely.
So no matter how hard you may think you have it at the moment, somebody will always have it harder than you.
Yes,
But the principles are always there. You know?
definitely. It's like
Hard work, dedication, you know, being persistent. All of those things are always going to be there.
definitely.
That is the only way you're going to make it up the mountain.
Yeah, it's like climbing the mountain, right? The conditions different, but it's the same climb.
Yep.
It's the same mountain.
Mm-hmm.
The same rules go, the same principles you apply, right? So just the conditions change,
Mm-hmm.
but the foundation that hasn't changed, the rules hasn't changed, the principles haven't changed. They are all the same. They were there 2,000 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
They're still today the same, but it's only under different circumstances. But it's the same climb, the same mountain of life, you know, and just like people in their time make it, everybody else can make it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Same principles.
Same principles.
So if you think you have nothing to add or nobody listens to you, trust me. If you're an elder, you got something that they need.
Definitely.
You got the knowledge and the know-how. Because you know where the rocks are to bump your foot and knock up your... Now, you know, you running up the stairs and you knock your shin by what? It does reduce big men to tears.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why as elders, we can bring our principle to the table,
Mm-hmm.
not our situation.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not, as I said before, I'm going to say, well, when I was at your age, I was this. You know, we let them know the principles. We give them the foundation.
The foundation.
Yes, but no matter who they are, everybody have to climb their own mountain.
Yep.
The climb is personal.
It's like I was telling you about when I used to attend, I believe was Kanji Secondary.
Mm-hmm.
I had a couple of friends, and one of the young lady was walking down the main road, and I just turned around and said, "Hey, where you going?" And I riding on the outside on the cycle slowly, and she's walking on the inside. A gentleman who was at a popular sipping spot
Right.
saw the whole motion, and the man said, "Young man, 1 minute, 1 minute." The man left what he was doing with his friends,
Yes.
and the man came over the road, and he said, "Listen, as a young man, this is the things you have to do. That is a young woman. You jump off of your cycle, you put it on the outer part of you, you walk on the inner, and she's on the further in the corner. All right? That is how it's supposed to be as a man." And that thing left with me from since then, you know, sir.
Definitely.
I believe it was Farm 1 at Kanji Secondary. When I remember that, I was like, yep, foundation, the principles. You know,
I know, Andy.
Father Monty.
Yes.
Father Monty, the man always taught us to give a firm handshake.
Right.
Your handshake must be firm. When you shake people hand, they must say, all right, I'm ready to listen.
Right.
You know? Since then, that was with me all the while. You know, that half handshake and so forth. Firm.
No.
When you shake the hand, you must wake
Full
them up.
assurance.
So we got things that we can leave with a lot of these young men and women.
Yes.
You know, yes, they're in their time and they want to do things their way, but leave the principles with them.
Definitely.
You know?
I know, Andy, like growing up, I remember at school, on the curriculum, on the timetable, they had a subject called guidance. And the teacher would turn the furniture in a circle and sit down, and many of these little things, finer things, they would discuss with you. And it used to be a discussion, not a teaching session. Like, and I remember I learned a lot session. And then it encouraged you as a child to be frank, to express your ideas. You know, without fear nor favor, without thinking, man, if I say something, people could say a stupid or one nonsense attacking or so. And you know, that is where all these character, this ability to say something without feeling like a low self-esteem, feeling that people will criticize me for what I'm saying. All these finer qualities, they were developed in the guidance session. And sometimes a junior teacher would ask a senior teacher to come and take the class or sit down with him or her, and you express, and they did a variety of topics. It was not like maths and English. It was like, you know, how you socialize, how you treat a young lady, how you react, how you act, and things like that. And I believe those guidance sessions at school form the foundation of many of us character today.
Because as long as you give somebody the opportunity to express themselves, trust me. Look at the John Lou sisters.
Yes.
They were once given an opportunity to sing in front of the whole school.
Yes.
I believe the mom said, and from since then, gone far too.
Yeah, definitely.
Every time they want an item, the John Lou sisters.
Yes.
Look at Miss Tanisha.
Yes.
She was given an opportunity once to do something, and from since then she have the passion deep within her to, you know, actually be a lead where there's no path.
Right.
And leave a trail so that others may follow. That's her motto at the moment.
Definitely.
You know? Look at the recently concluded Barbie's Got Talent.
Yes.
They gave a lot of persons the opportunity to express themselves. You know, that there's going to give them the confidence that, you know what, I can do better. I'm going to do better. This is what I'm planning to do. You know, I'm sure young designers who went out there and they saw, you know, some of the stuff that were displayed. I believe Miss Carol Fraser was there. You know, they saw all of those pieces, and now they're even more at a point where they're thinking to themselves, maybe I can do some designing, you know. I got this idea. Probably I can work with it, you know. So, yeah.
Yeah, you know, when you give like those opportunities that you're speaking about, that is what I do at church, you know. I encourage everybody come up in front, you know, say a poem, read a scripture, sing a song. And what I am doing is to open up the door so that they can understand if I can come up and face people and I can speak. and I can sing or I can say a poem or do something, then I can do it anywhere. I can become a CEO and deliver a speech. I don't have to be afraid. If I do it once, I can do it again.
Mm-hmm.
And that is what it means to open the door and leave it open.
If we could look at Les Brown for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I know we timing's a little sharp, but if we can look for Dr. Les Brown a bit, right? He said that at one point he was this kind of a student, twins, but he had some disability in terms of learning, all right? And the teacher keep pressuring him, Mr. Brown, you're gonna say this piece, but sir, I don't want to because everybody's gonna laugh at me. Mr. Brown, you're gonna do this piece. He cry, and he eventually went out. And he was breathing heavily on the mic, and everybody laughed at him. Next time, teacher said, Mr. Brown, you're up again. He said, but sir, the man said, no, but you're up. He went out there, ladies and gentlemen, could not have completed it, booed off. Next time, Mr. Brown, you're up. The man said, but sir, the man said, no, but he went out there, at least he got the couple of lines out.
Yes.
The teacher said, listen, if you don't be firm as to who you are, persons are not going to believe in what you have to see.
Definitely.
You know? So the teacher worked with him, groomed him, showed him how to express himself when he is in front of the mic and an audience. And the morning, everybody was looking out for him because they know he have to come out. They're waiting to boo and throw stuff at him. He walked out. He looked at the crowd. My name is so. No, he started out with a poem. And he set the poem out in such a way that the whole audience was shocked and everybody kept listening. Not a sound. And the man said, my name is Les Brown and you are ready. Well, we are ready to entertain you or something like that. Round of applause. Cheers.
Yes.
Because he was firm in what he was doing. He
I
stood
know,
his
Andy,
ground, actually, you got to
yes.
say. Yes.
That is the difference between a good teacher and a great teacher.
Mm-hmm.
A great teacher can bring out in each student, each pupil, the best. They know which card to touch. They know how to, in each learner's life, what ability lies behind the chest, inside, and they know how to bring it out, bring out the ability, and that's a great teacher, who can do that, bring out the best out of your pupil.
Bring out the best.
Yeah, not everybody will be rocket scientists and so forth, but everybody get the best within them. And a great teacher able to bring out the best within each child. So if the child become a farmer, the child is going to be the best farmer.
Miss
If the child
Estelle Correa, good morning. Miss Estelle Correa is responsible for a lot of farmers, young farmers, young farmers who are ready to take on the world, show the world.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
remember when I was in school, if you got something wrong and you should check your SBA, you gotta go back and do it. Cause the scratch in your SBA is like, whoa, I don't want to get no scratches again. So you went back to your farm, you check back your diary, you ensure that, hey, this is correct. You double check with your other peers, and you ensure. So when you go back there, no more scratches. You might get a little correction, but no more scratches.
Scratches. Well, that was a principle they used in teaching drivers long ago. You make a mistake, whatever, they say, come and go again. And so they don't pass you until you correct those mistakes, and that's why there were less accidents and so on the road, because they will not give you the license unless you get it right. But, think by doing that, the generation of great drivers that they produce, by saying, come and go again, you got to go again and again until you get it right. But that is a great lesson in life, because you will not accept mediocrity with yourself. You now become the driving instructor for your own life. So unless it's the best, you're not going to be satisfied. And that is what we have to do with our individual life. Unless it is the best coming from us, we can't accept it. Sometimes we look for the best in others, but we have to challenge our own self and say, look, unless I become the best driver on this road, unless I become the best farmer or the best teacher or best parenting skills, I'm not going to be satisfied with myself unless I give my best, I do my best, I present my best, then I'm going to be satisfied with myself.
Powerful. Well, sir, as tomorrow will be a holiday, I know a lot of folks are celebrating their birthdays today.
Yes.
Want to say happy birthday to those folks, but my aunt, Miss Jacqueline Henry Griffith, will be celebrating her birthday tomorrow.
And we want to wish her a special
Sorry, not tomorrow. Friday, yes. So we still got time for wish her happy birthday.
Still get Friday.
I'm thinking, man, holidays, and it's confusing. For the last week, it has been confusing. when I looked at Saturday, I said, all right, good. Tomorrow is Monday. Here comes Sunday. I said, all right, good. Tomorrow is Monday. Here comes Monday. I said, all right, good. Tomorrow is Monday.
But Andy, something love does that to people,
All right. Okay, sir. All right, sir.
So we can forgive you, man.
Yes, to all the folks that will be celebrating their birthdays also tomorrow, we want to say happy birthday to you and happy arrival day.
Yes.
All right? Happy arrival day. We all came at some point, but tomorrow, we're going to celebrate together the arrival.
Also, Andy, this week, I think it was yesterday, marked the arrival of our Portuguese brothers and sisters on the 3rd of May, 1835.
Okay.
And we still have persons who still have their Portuguese name and continue the traditions, like names like De Freitas, De Souza, Dos Ramos, and others. They are all finance. They are all Portuguese names, Portuguese origin, and we want to thank them, our Portuguese brothers and sisters, for the great contribution they made to our country, whether it's in business, in family, different areas, We want to thank them because sometimes we celebrate the two big ethnic groups, our descendants from African stock and our descendants from the East Indian or the Indian stock. We celebrate these two big groups. Sometimes we over-celebrate them. But we forget the smaller groups, especially the Chinese and the Portuguese. And they are making also great contribution to our country. So this morning, congratulations to those from the East Indian stock for arrival tomorrow. But congratulations and thanks to our Portuguese brothers and sisters.
We always look out for the small people, man.
Yeah, definitely.
The little
you
people.
want to recognize them.
Yes. That is why, the Burmese Small Business Network.
Yes.
We got, hey, boy, oh my goodness. If you only could see down the road with me.
Yes.
My oh my. Thanks to the folks who've signed up to the network. Thanks to the folks who are now a part of this program. You know, uh, I want to say a special good morning to the management and family of Keto's Provision Outlet, PLS Variety Store, Homeline Furnishing, the high-end shop. There's a proper shop, you know, sir. Proper brands,
Yeah, real proper.
proper discount, you know. Double H Bar, you know, the grown folks chill spot. You know, the grown folks need some place that they can go to, you know, just relax and chill. You know, Greensy the boss. You know, if you got to get your hair done, you got to get
Right.
your whether it's your male or your female. You know, you got to get yourself groomed. Regina's Optical, that's the eye care lady.
Yes.
You know, and we got a couple other folks, which includes a let me see, very, 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 very quickly. I have to run into my notes. We have this individual right here. It's Health Mart and medical services. You know, the best in the best in medical consumables and equipment. They're located at Chapel Street, New Amsterdam.
Yes.
We also have with us. I'm trying to get the information. 'Kay, we don't want to leave out anybody. You know, it's a small business network.
Yes.
With little people we're dealing with, so we have to give them their kudos. Unique styles. New Amsterdam Stelling Road. And they currently have a Mother's Day sale, which is 20% off shelf rentals. All right, and this offer ends on May the 8th. So if you want to rent a shelf to display your products, so that persons when they visit that establishment, they can see, oh, this is a nice dress. This is a nice bottle of well, it's ketchup, locally made, you know, or the guy, our guy, the grapes man, the honey man, the bee man or bee man. Yes, our bee man does make a proper apple wine.
Wow.
And a proper jamun wine.
So if you give your mothers on Mother's Day, they're smiling all day.
What?
Even when they're asleep, they must smile.
Yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have an expo coming up. That's next month end. So, to all of the small business owners, get in contact with me. There are wonderful opportunities right here, also on 88.5 Rock FM and LRTVS Channel 10 for you and your business.
Yes.
All right. Just like how Auntie Pearl gave us the opportunity to be here to motivate and encourage you when the morning come. You know, the team is ready and willing to push you and your product. All right, in terms of advertising. So get on board, man. Get on board.
Definitely.
You know. Happy arrival day to our brothers and sisters who will be celebrating tomorrow. And sorry, I must thank you very much.
Oh, of course, Andy. Thank you too, and of course, thanks to Miss Paul, Naomi, and every section of the Little Rock, different businesses. You know, thanks to everyone, and also support them. Support the small businesses. Support Little Rock Radio, television, and the 10th Street, and all the other businesses. And let's work together to develop one another.
Pastor, I will order some apple wine for you. That is Miss Dolly.
Oh, Miss Dolly wants me to smile too. And maybe Miss Esther.
Miss Esther.
I don't know how to answer Miss Dolly. Call.
You can answer just smiling. She can be smiling on the other end too.
Well,
Smiling big.
after that,
No. She can pass the styling stage. She can start to laugh.
yeah.
I know she get the fancy laugh.
Yeah, and after that, they'll call me Smiley.
Sorry, just in case somebody like to make a connection with you.
Yeah, they could call. Anybody can call, and I'd like to invite you to call. Everybody, call 332-0267. 332-0267, and you can call and let's have a discussion. Let's have a talk. And if you need a prayer, whatever it is, and we know that everything can work out for the best.
And the thing is that you also said that they can express themselves anyhow they want.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm right now I'm hearing a beeping, so probably somebody is calling right now. But you express yourself in your own way. Yeah, definitely.
All right, so well, do enjoy the rest of your day.
Yeah, thank you very much, Andy.
All right, bye.
You and me, say a prayer for the children. Let's groom them in love, restore and uplift them. Let them be done in more. Say a prayer for the children. Let's groom them in love, restore and uplift them. Some preserve.
Let us say a prayer for the children. Good morning, Sister Sima.
Good morning, Andy. How are you doing this morning?
Blessed greatness, man. No complaints.
Okay. My little thing this morning is, we have some prisoners, that, they feel that their life is finished, because they go there for probably a small thing, or, some might be innocent, or some might be in a group that the whole the police collect, and that person happens to be in there to pay for the rest,
I had that conversation just yesterday morning.
Well, I had it
my
yesterday
wife.
morning too. So I don't know if it's the same person, but I want those. They said they always listen to our program in prison.
Lovely.
The radio is on. So
I was told that the neighbors. We do have some neighbors who love to be loud, and when it comes to soul food in the morning, that's a very good thing. Keep it loud so that persons who don't have a radio can listen to us.
yes,
So special good morning to the folks out there who are incarcerated. If you're listening to us, like Sister Seema said, it's not over. It's not over. Think of this time, or use this time here to become somebody, make something of yourself. So when you get the opportunity to share your experiences with our young ones that are coming up, they are going to listen to you. They can look at you and say, if the man can change because of, the things he went through, the price he had to pay, I'm not going to make that stupid mistake.
yeah,
I'm going to learn from this fellow or learn from this woman.
yeah.
Because
what I was saying is that the freedom, when you out here, you're free. You might not have 3 square meal out here, but to live the life, smell the fresh air, out here is freedom. So, when, whatever you're going there for, sit in your quiet moments. You might have a couple months more, a year or whatever. Sit in your quiet moments right now, and you realize that, okay, here is not the place for me. I want freedom. I want a life. I want a change in my life. So you have time right now to correct that. You have time to sort yourself out. So when I go out there, I will be a better person. I will be a person that I would even look back that I was in prison. You must be a person of change. And to be that person, it has to start with you. You have to be the person that I want to change my life. Unless you don't want to change, you cannot have changes. It has to begin with you as an individual. So persons in there, your life is not over. You might be in there for some other reason, but your life is not over. You have life. So when you get out of there, try learn a trade in there. I think they used to have small courses that going on in there. Try learn something that when you come out here, you could make a life for yourself. And the person who are in 20s and so, you're young. You could come out here and do something. You could learn a trade out here when you come out from India. India is not a place for you. You see ahead, look ahead, and say yourself, this is not what I want. When I get out there, this is what I'm going to do. And you aim to that goal. Aim to that goal. So don't feel that, life is over. You come out, you go in again, and they get some persons who mentality is this, I know what my jail, I know. No. This is not a place for you. You get out there when you come out and be a changed person. You might have person who would find that might say, okay, fine, he went to jail, whatever. Forget about them. Show them, prove to them that you're changed, that you're a better person, So you're not only giving up your life in the air. No, come on. Be praying for you out here. You have to pray for yourself. You have to change yourself. And in there, you could change. You will have to change. Come out with positive vibes.
I know of persons who were in there and they realized that, you know what, following the company, that's not it, because they got me in here even though I did nothing wrong, following and just allowing persons to get into my head and allowing me to do like sudden burst of anger, to those individuals who I know personally, they've changed. And they're family men at the moment. They've pick up where they left off. They pick up the slack. They realize that, hey, this ganging up thing, it's not gonna work out for me. I mean, yeah, you have your friends. You guys are in a clique. Yes, it's good. You can conversate and do things together. All right, but we all don't know how some person's temperament can be. So we may want good for ourselves, or we may be by ourselves really cool and everything, and then some other person can come and disrupt the whole thing, and that there's going to cause a fight. And probably that is something that you guys didn't want, but because of the in the moment kind of a spur, things happen. That person is probably injured, and you guys are now doing the time. So yeah, think about it. Probably when you come out back as a team, probably you guys can start working on some different goals, man.
Yeah. And there's a life out there for you.
Yep.
It's just that you have to come out and grab it. And don't think of the fast money. Persons in there who be in there because of the fast money, come on. One dirty bill, damn, come on. It's not how much money you get. It's the way you manage your money. It's a management within you that you're going to manage your money. So don't say you come out because of you going for anything. No. Come out, do honest work, live an honest life, and breathe the fresh air. There's nothing like freedom. Freedom is a life by itself when you're free, So come on. When you come out there, you'll be a changed person. For all those who are listening to our program, in there is not your way to live. Come on, live a life out there and live it properly. You understand? Don't feel that you give up. In there, some person, when they go in there, they say they give up. They're done for. And when they come out, I know, but they could go, no. Don't. When you come out from there, if you have 1 month, 2 months, remain there. When you come out, don't even look back at the gate. Don't look back. Think ahead. Tell yourself, I was never in prison. I'm a new person. I'm a new person out there that will make a new life for myself.
Indeed.
So that is my little thing this morning, Andy.
That's a lot.
Okay, Andy, you have a blessed day. And for all persons tomorrow, enjoy your Indian arrival day.
Just in case somebody like to make a connection with you.
My landline is 332-0617. My cell phone is 648-3594. And my other cell phone is 697-7049.
All right, Sister Seema, please do enjoy the rest of your wonderful day.
Yes,
and your holiday tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right.
See you till on Friday.
Yes. Friday morning, definitely. No, you got to come out to the bingo, We get a bingo tomorrow.
Okay.
Old St. Therese.
Okay.
I'll be there.
Okay, Andy,
I
you
forget
take
to I
care.
forget to tell Pastor. I wish we could go and shout bingo.
Okay, Andy, you take care. Have a blessed day.
All right, bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Yes, come on, let us shout bingo tomorrow. Bye. What? All centuries. You're gonna be there. Want to say a fantastic good morning to the management and family once more of Keto's Provision Outlet. You know, you need your little provo. You're thinking to do something, probably pile and fry. You can check him out opposite J Supermarket in the parking lot. Payless Variety Store, 14th Strand and Pitt Street, with a branch at 62. That's right, 62 Public Road, Rosal Town. If you find it anywhere else, you can be sure to find it at Payless, and you're gonna pay less. Homeline Furnishing, 10 Strand and Church Street, with a branch at 67 Public Road, Rosal Town. Good morning to you. If you're a tradesman or woman, they got the tool section in the hardware department. Unique tools, reduced prices. We want to cater for you, the tradesmen and women, all right? Homeline Furnishing, adding a touch of comfort to life. The high-end shop, 17th Strand and Lad Lane, is the proper shop, proper discount, proper brands, 30%, 50% off, store-wide. They need to check them out today. And like how Mother's Day is coming up, and that is the spot. Buy something nice for your mother. Or if you're heading to the beach, the pool, or the creek, they got you covered. Men and women, your beach wear, your pool wear, your creek wear. The high-end shop, 17th Strand and Lad Lane, New Amsterdam. Double H Bar. It's a grown folks chill spot. Looking for a cool chill spot as a grown folk. Big people thing. 28th Strand and Nicolay Street. 29th Strand and Nicolay Street. 28. Yes, 28, sorry. 27 Pilot Street, 28 Nicolay Street. Yes, that's it. Regina's Optical, 14 Pitt Street, New Amsterdam. The eye care lady. Need a spectacle. Need a prescription filled out. Need your eyes to be checked. That is the spot. Regina's Optical, 14 Pitt Street, New Amsterdam. Green City Boss, here barbering and salon. Strand, New Amsterdam. Upstairs at M. Ali's gas station. Green City Boss, good morning. And to the rest of the folks that have indicated that they want to be a part of this morning's program. Sorry. We thank you guys for coming on board. Man, I gotta show up to more people place, you know. The place of business. Your place of work. Because we need you guys on board. We need you, alright?
The times they are getting rough as the generations go by. We all got to realize that we can't sleep when it comes to the youth them lives. They keep killing out themselves, why? We got to make an intervention. Stand and agree, you and me. Say a prayer for the children. Let's groom them in love, restore and uplift them. I've been through the time of one pair of shoe, and not having much was the only thing I knew. Hope was scarce and money was few, so I had to wear the clothes that my brother outgrew. Have been through a period of joining a crew, up to no good, but we did what we do. People used to tell me, say, well, life gets through. Everybody used to have them own a pint of glue. Some used to say them too good to play with us, cause we come from.
We go in and shout bingo. Miss Dolly, Miss Dolly.
Understood.
I can see you there tomorrow. Hey,
In the
old St. Therese.
oh, when the
That's Roman Catholic.
in my chain, them say, wow. So you know,
Church Hall.
a bit in, cause them in, oh, them used to condemn more, but look at us now. Hey, we survive. Tell them we survive. Been through the fire, but to come out alive. Yes, we survive. Tell them we survive. But the blessings of God that keep we alive.
You're rocking with the best in the business. 88.5 Rock FM.
Through all the hurt and pain, still I rise. I won't back down.
Mr. Calvin Burnett.
Still I rise.
Freedom Boss. Produced by the one and only Joy Too Cool.
People change, still I rise.
Despite your circumstances, your situation, still you gotta rise.
How me survive the whole world shock? Man, at the moment I was on top. Still had the scars, but me not stop. Could you believe them want me drop? Success brings enemies, bad mind and jealousy. Thank God for the mercy. Oh, me fi dead without legacy. Still I rise, yeah.
Oh, me mama, this a me song I play today.
What stories? Things might get tough,
Still I rise.
but you gotta keep going.
Things might get tough, but they gotta keep going. Gotta keep going.
Still I rise, yeah. Through all the hurt and pain, still I rise. I won't back down, won't give up, still I rise. Those times when people change, still I rise, yeah. I won't back down, won't give up, no.
How me survive the whole world shock? Man, at the moment I was on top. Still had the scars, but me not stop. Could you believe them want me drop? Success brings enemies, bad mind and jealousy. Thank God for the mercy. Oh, me fi dead without legacy.
Still I rise, yeah. Through all the hurt and pain, still I rise. I won't back down, won't give up, still I rise. No times when people change, still I rise, yeah. I won't back down, won't give up, no. Many times I try to shut me down, keep a smile on my face, but I'm not no clown, no. Obstacles can't get me down, cause we cut and got through and not just we crown, yeah. But if you believe it, you can achieve it. Don't stop dreaming, this is your season. Still I rise, yeah. Through all the hurt and pain, still I rise. I won't back down, won't give up, still I rise. No times when people change, still I rise, yeah. I won't back down, won't give up, no.
Had a nation, yeah. One go bro, and you know.
Yeah, man, like man, Luther King, me once did have a dream to, you know.
Man, to all the folks that are locked in, want to say a fantastic good morning to you. Thank you for keeping it locked to 88.5 Rock FM. With yours truly, Mr. Andy Henry, aka Andy Eastwise.
And sing when my pain that away.
671-8707. 671-8707. That is my number.
And me know feel we silent, but me loud when we roll through solid. Even though them kick me from them college, and we govern the ground now every parish. Me and poverty and malice. Me have a bless
I'm being honest. Alien, I'm from another planet. For me, energy no average. Now if I talk them know how the done is. Powerful how them I go manage. Remember days me never have it. Now the family I figure that I the promise. Want to bring the team go to a Paris and show them say dreams really turn to reality. Running we no frightened for vanity. These streets don't nice, everybody see. A sweet man them full of cavity. So me there so I hold it with the family. Talking it so them can't take when me tree. God's higher than when you lose gravity. No give nobody me heart for them damage it. I know the flight them start to take care. Buy piece and material, no hard to get. Invest in a real estate, my car the architect. Watch ya, ice them a freeze till them a drip off of my neck. No check, straight cash a millions we a collect. Remember nothing with them do me no forget. Yeah, this a family, the 40 ball select. And never violence at the points we a protect. Me say watch ya, nothing with them say it even matter. Dark and we no afraid for knocky, I'ma have to pave the way for mama. If I no judge her, then me no follow. Life I want my praise and give me an elevating up the ladder. Me account full up a couple comma. Never do it till me do it proper. Man a strike and no more rata. Try to stop we and them know them cannot. Know me jewelry full up a carrot. Nation dreams really
Lord is my light and salvation. So whom shall I fear? No one. Buckle pon buckle, but ya fight we fight. And show up with the way like a lamp in the night. Struggle can be a blessing in disguise. We never give up cause we identified. Though it no easy, we still a go try. If try is for me, who can be against I? Blessings of flow, catch a river no dry. At the end of the tunnel, we see the light, yeah. Show me thank you for all of my blessings, yes, him hard. I'm stepping some matter with the devil, them a plan. Trap set, but the Lord never left, we coulda guard up. And if it that no go stop me from beginning the man. And no matter what it gets, man, no Jah never left. Jah never leave yet. Life is a journey, so I know everything you know early. Jah protects so know them can't hurt we. Show them love and them still do me dirty. Yeah, still I travel with love in my yard. Them coulda never throw me off. I true was solid from the start, me tell you. Soft ones that turn away rats. So even when I feed them fall, me still wish them the best. Of that me I tell you. Show me thank you for all of my blessings, yes, him hard. I'm stepping so matter with the devil, them a plan. Trap set, but the Lord never left, we coulda guard up. And if it that no go stop me from beginning the man. And no matter what it gets, man, no Jah never left.
I never
leave I.
Yep.
Give me thank you. It's everything you brought me through. You taught me through most time. Thank you. Sweet Jah, you made me strong. Through my times of tribulation. Show me thank you for all of my blessings, yes, him hard. I'm stepping so much up with the devil, them a plan.
Bounce tunes like that, my body.
I'm a kind of life, I love to think me heart strong. Yo, dark man, anytime I see them a fight, I know I got me call pan. Get a youth, we feeling like. Ooh, I'm out of tears, I'm a kind of life, I love to think me heart strong. Up top jump. Get a youth for rich if you have things. Tell you me I got reach out, me convinced. Me nah get more than I says. Now I'm gambling with my life, that's the wrong thing. Everything me got through in a life, yo, that make me strong, brother. We fight the fight in a life, yo, that make man there. Now unity, none again, we don't share no umbrella. The amount of tears that me cry in a life, I lucky think me heart strong. Anytime when me see them a fight, I know I got me call pa.
Yo, sometimes you really gotta have faith, my brother. My sister, I know it. You gotta have the faith. Because if you don't, man, I'm telling you, a lot of times you know that they say you sin your soul.
Tell me, what them a test me strength for? Like them want me feel let out my temper. Never left the eagle on the big berita. My granny said for you sleep and mark dead. So me not afraid. Same side where I sleep on last night, sleep on that today. The amount of tears that me cry in a life, I lucky think me heart strong. Anytime when me see them a fight, you know I got me call pan. Get a youth we feel live long. Ooh, I'm out of tears and me crying a life. I lucky think me heart strong. Jumped out of bed today to blue skies and sunshine. So me have to give thanks for life. Although the road rough sometimes, still no complain or me gracious. Enough man did me wake up.
Listen.
Don't me no blind, me no deaf, me no cripple, no my bone them no break up. So
there is no complaining.
Judge, I give thanks to the sunshine.
Alright.
And give thanks when it's raining. Although the road rough sometimes.
Man, I'm telling you just gotta give thanks. No complaining at all. From your open up your eyes, you can smell, you can see, you can hear, you can touch.
Blue skies and sun.
You probably just had your breakfast.
Give thanks for life.
Give thanks to that, my brother, my sister.
Still no complain or me great.
Listen.
Enough man did me wake up.
A lot of persons did not wake up this morning. Listen.
So there is no complaining. Judge, I give thanks to the sunshine. And give thanks when it's raining.
Even when it's raining.
Oh, the road rough sometime. And God know it could have worse, you know. Me not gone in on the earth, you know. Judge, I know it could have worse, you know. And give thanks, don't curse, you know. Enough man lay down up and made a rest. Enough man in a wheelchair cripple up. So although you're broke and you're hungry, give thanks to life and live it up. Me say the race is not for the swiftest. Stay focused, no giving up. Yesterday was not a good day. Still I give thanks as me get up. Don't pray life and fear. Jaja now give you more than you can bear. So if I want shoes me off, now worry about a thing. Go and beat up me one pair. Cause there is no complaining. Jaja give thanks to the sunshine. And give thanks when it's raining. I know the road rough sometime. And God know it could have worse, you know. Me not gone in on the earth, you know. Jaja know it could have worse, you know. And give thanks, don't curse, you know.
And I've been living fast life, but I see it in slow. Oh no, and you see my lifestyle, I got G's in the double.
Bounce tunes like that, my body.
Outside where they feed man's oboe. Oh no. And me a stand the defender.
Up next we got JD, Selector Jenna J.
Say she
with the morning spice.
So I chatty get even warning. If you fall in love, Kelly satin. You go to breakfast, I'm not capping. Can you see dripple, I'm not catching. I'm not faking this, no fugazi. You see these feelings, I'm not catching. I'm a quest and feet, I just want it.
Happiness. If I broke, now my business. I'ma show you, you go right. All I care for the night. Happiness. If I broke, now my business. I'ma show you, you go right. All I care for the night.
I find the SSC if it be the reason why your baba want to jealous me. If you want to take I'm serious, I do top speed. No fit to resonate, I'm on a different frequency. I don't think it's necessary. I'll be done with somebody that could do like me. When I be like Musana coming up to highway, I got the
bounce tunes like that, my body. What
don't see a shop for this fit. Sit down and go on while I vibes and I reminisce. But the dog them wanna deal with me. No take no talk from the some boy we are no brother, much less my relative. Now I will live the life like we in a movie.
You know, sometimes as Guyanese, when they ask me how we doing, we just say, man, things in so, you know. I ain't feeling too good, you know. Man, I get in this pain. I ain't know. But listen, from today we're doing something different. I want you to listen to this chorus, memorize it. So the next time they ask you, hey, we're going on the bike, you ain't gotta say, yo, I'm watching you the big ones. No, listen.
I tell us me now worry about no. As long as me got life, I'm doing okay, doing alright. How are you? I am fine. Because you said
oh, my mama, this is me song a play today.
I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right. I'm doing fine. And sometimes, you know, the things we say are the things that trap us, that keeps us down. I hope you know that by now, all right? Listen.
See a shop for this buffet. Sit down and go on while I vibes and I reminisce. But the dog them wanna deal with me. No. Nah, take no time from no. Some boy we are no brother, much less my relative. Yo, get tired. Them no want see we no go check. No one will live the life like we no movie. She tell us she narrate me, so that I fool me. I see that she come get this thing at the.
Bounce tunes like that, my body.
As long as me got life, I'm doing okay. Doing alright. How are you? I am fine.
Lose a couple friends and start with more. Greatness man I ignore. The outside man no indoor. I grade a kick like a with more.
Good morning once more. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my last one.
Live poor. My life sweet like a engine.
Trying to keep you company until the guys get here.
You get more. You must feel what you are elevate. You feel what you are elevate.
Memorize this one also. They gotta watch you when you start to elevate. No time to fight down nobody. No time to talk nobody. No time to respond to their craziness. We're gonna just elevate. Show them that we're capable of doing great things. We're capable of going after those trophies, those medals, because that is what we're claiming for our lives here in 2022. All right. Despite your background, despite your ethnicity, you know, the things that are keeping you down, if you start, we're gonna rise and we're gonna rise together here with Soul Food. All right. My name is Andy Henry, aka Andy Eastwise. You were just fed with a proper breakfast, a soul food breakfast, right here on 88.5 Rock FM. Gonna be back on Friday morning. Please do enjoy your holiday. All right. Remember to be productive, be progressive. We got this. We got this.
Oh, me mama.
You're rocking with the best in the business. 88.5 Rock FM.
Yeah, Otto. Yeah, Jelly Buds. Unruly, you know.
Lose a couple friends and start with more. Greatness man I ignore. The outside man no indoor. That kick like a with more. I don't drop it up like a C4. Babylon where we live poor. My life sweet like a ensure. Blessings are flow and we get more. You must feel what you are elevate. You feel what you are elevate. They must feel what you are elevate. You must feel what you are elevate. All when time rough we are celebrate. You must feel what you are elevate. While them a fight and a segregate. Them a feel what you elevate.
Them a feel what you rise. We are so them negative vibes. Maru, we no fear no devil in a disguise. Them come around with them out full of lies.
Real lion don't roll in the crew them. I'm a rude done great we a show them. Ventry smart and son of the chosen. Blessing it a flow like the hose them. It is there for me, it is there for you. If you start to see, then you find the truth. Higher heights you see, like a kite we flew. You not like the G, me not like the
Bounce tunes like that, my body.
You're rocking with the best in the business. 88.5 Rock FM.
What you are elevate. All when time rough we are celebrate. You must feel what you are elevate.
Keeping it locked and loaded.
Live in the mix.
In the mix. 88.5 Rock FM.
The heart of New Amsterdam beats with pride.